Yo, what is good with y'all today, man? Now, as you can see, we're in a my court. You might be asking, Mal TV, why are we in a my court? But that's because I'm giving y'all the sauce today, okay? I'm giving y'all all the dribble styles, all the signature dribble moves that y'all need to be a comp guard in this game, okay? And this is gonna be for beginners, advanced people. Some things y'all might not know, some things y'all might know, but I'm gonna be going through the dribble moves that I use and really how I use them, okay? So make sure y'all drop a like on the video, get 15 likes on this if you wanna see a hand cam tutorial with some more dribble combos. If you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button and let's get right into the video. So first things first, I'm gonna get this out of the way, get y'all all the dribble animations. I'm not gonna be like the other people, do it in segments, have all that. I'm just give y'all all of them all at the same time, okay? So first thing is the dribble style. You want to go with quick because quick is just makes you dribble faster, and you want to be able to dribble as fast as you can when you're playing guard on this game. Next thing is the Pro 2 crossover. I feel like a lot of people, if not everybody, knows that this is the best crossover, the moving crossover. So what a lot of people used last year. It has that nice crossover, it has the nice between the legs, and that's just the best crossover this year. Now the moving behind the back is a little different. I was using Pro 6 because I like the little misdirection it gives you, but I changed to Pro 3 just because I feel like you get ripped a lot with Pro 6, and Pro 3 just kind of throws you forward and also keeps the ball like close. So I think that's best for, just trying to get past the defender after you come out of a crossover, you just sprint down the court. So that's what I use. The move and spin is pretty basic. It's actually basic one, literally, because it helps you do the quick spin, which I'll be showing y'all, and it also helps you do that little spin right there, which is good for, trying to stop yourself from running to defenders and to just, throw something a little bit different at them. The moving hesitation, I was going with Pro 1. I think I tried out Pro 3, but I didn't really like it. And it's just because with Pro 5, if you watch, you'll get that, and then you'll get this little hesitation, a little jump back. And you can just use that to get past the defenders and, just throw them off guard with two different, like, step back kind of hop animations. For the size ups, I don't really use my signature size up, but I was trying out Trae Young, and I kind of like it just because you get that little behind the back right there. I feel like it's good for getting separation. So, like I said, I don't use that much, so y'all can really just choose whatever signature size up you want, but this is mine right here. Now, this is one of the two most important things when it comes to being able to dribble on this game, and it's the basic size up package. You're gonna want to go with Pro 5 because if you look at Pro 6, you see how much slower he's dribbling the ball. Like a Pro 5, he's dribbling the ball way faster than on Pro 6, and that's what between the legs, behind the back, crossover in front, and it just makes your momentum cross even that much faster. I'll let you see it right now. We'll do the behind the back. You see how fast he's doing that? This is the basic size up that you need already. Now, the most important thing, or one of the most important things, the size up escape package. Now, if you look at the difference between these two, just the separation you get whenever you use a Pro 5, it's just different, all right? You can't get that with any other size up package. Like, if you watch the crossover he's about to do, the wide crossover is coming up. That one, that's the only size up package you can get that with. And that's how you do the Curry slide behind the back and all that. So you definitely need this on if you want to do the moves I'm going to be showing y'all. Alright, so now that you got the signature styles, here we're going to go into the moves. I'm going to start off real basic and then build up. And I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible, but also get this over with pretty quick so y'all don't have to sit and watch, an hour, 30-minute long dribble tutorial, alright? So first thing you want to do is whenever you're trying to do the Curry slide, you want to take the right stick, using the right stick for most of these dribble moves. Sometimes I use the left, I'll let you know. But if the ball's in your right hand, you want to take the right stick and flick it back diagonally to the left, and you'll get this animation. And if you want to do it the other way, if it's in your left hand, you flick the right stick back diagonally to the right, and you get that animation. And if you do it back and forth, left to right, then you'll get the animation right there. The next thing that a lot of people like to do is this wide cross right here. That's what that basic escape dribble is for. And the way you do that is it's the same way you do the behind the back, but you want to move it forward. So if the ball's in your left hand, you move the right stick forward diagonally to go to the right, move it back to the left, forward diagonally to go to the left. So you can do it like this, and a lot of people like to put this crossover and this behind the back together like this. And get that move right there. So the next thing we have is a lot of people last year like to do the between the legs behind the back like this, and this is pretty good, but they have one we can do it a little bit faster. If you hold RT and do between the legs, your between the legs will look different than that one, because you have that between the legs, you have that between the legs, and then you have this one. And if you do it when you hold the right stick and cross over, so you flick it to the right if the ball's in your left hand, and then you go behind the back you get that one. Instead of this one right, hold up. Instead of this one right here, oh my God, I'm doing this loud, right, y'all? Instead of doing this one right here, you get this one right here. So I think it's a little bit faster. So the next thing y'all might know how to do, might not know, is the explosive behind the back, which is this one right here. All right, and the way you do that is you just want to have the ball in your right hand or your left hand, but since it's in the right, you want to flick the stick back diagonally to the left like you do for the curry slide. But as soon as you do that, you want to move your left stick in the direction you're trying to go. So you want to do it like this, okay? And then if you have any left hand, you do it the same thing, but just the opposite direction. So it'll be like that. And then you can just go behind the back and just keep doing it. And the way you do it over and over is if after you do it the first time, you let it go, everything go for like 1 second, then you do it again. All right, and you don't have to hold RT to do this like you did last year. So the next thing I have is this quick spin, which a lot of y'all might think it's this spin right here, but that's a pretty good spin, but that's not what I'm talking about right there. To do this, you just run forward while you're holding RT, let RT go, and then you rotate the stick, the right stick, back towards you in whatever direction that the ball is in. So if it's in the left hand, you're gonna rotate the stick counterclockwise back towards you and move the left stick back towards you. And if it's in the other hand, then you rotate it clockwise back towards you and move the left stick back. All right, so it'll look like this. Okay, or if you're doing it while you're standing still, you can just do the same thing as if when you're running, and it'll do that. So the quick spin I'm talking about, I'll explain it first. If you are running forward with the ball in your left hand, you want to run forward, flick the right stick to the right to do a crossover, and the ball then be in your right hand. Then you want to rotate the right stick clockwise back towards you and move the left stick back. And it'll look something like this. And it'll give you that quick little spin right there. And the same thing if it's in your right hand running forward, you just flick it to the left and rotate it on, clockwise, counterclockwise, back towards you on the left side. So a lot of people like to do this when they're running forward, somebody's chasing them, and they can just step back like that and shoot it. Now, one thing that really helps with this is the quick stop, which is another thing I'll just tie into this. And a quick stop is anytime you do a dribble move, like a speed boost move, which is something like this, and you get a little boost out of it, then you can just do a quick stop and your player will just stop like that. Now there's two ways to do it. You can do it where you just let everything go, or a way that they made it easier to do this year is when you do a move, you go to the left or the right, and then you tap LT, and you'll be able to just quick stop, okay? Now this is a good example of it right here. Let's say you do it behind the back, and you want to go this way, you want to stop and just shoot, you tap LT, and it'll stop just like that. It'll stop on a dime. You really want to use this. I think everybody's using it because whenever you do a move and you get separation from your defender, you want to be able to just stop and pull up before he can recover on you, because people can recover really fast on this because the screens they're a little wonky this year. Okay, so for y'all that made this far in the video, I appreciate y'all for staying this long, and I'll give y'all a little bonus that everybody else that didn't stay will not get. Okay, so what you want to do is this move right here, and you see how fast he's going. It's not a real basketball move, okay? So I'll show y'all exactly how to do it, but let me explain it first. So what you do is, let's say you have the ball in your right hand, you want to do a crossover or behind the back or between the legs in the other direction. And as soon as you do that, you move the left stick in the direction you're trying to go, and as soon as he starts moving in that direction, you hold RT down and you'll get a little speed boost out of it, just like this. And then you can do any move you want out of it, and you can do it either way you want, to left or to right. And then the thing that I really like to do, just a little pro move for y'all, you get to do the move. Let's say you get the burst, then you hit the curve behind the back. All right, and when you're doing this, you'll be so fast out of that speed boost because it's not natural to go that fast, that the defender will be holding RT trying to catch up to you, and as soon as he does, you hit the behind the back, and then there you go, you're wide open, you can shoot a three. So that's a move you might have to practice it a little bit, because it's a little hard to do if you don't really understand it or if you haven't done it before. But that's the move right there, and that's just a little bonus I want to give to y'all for staying this long. So that's it right there. That was the last move. Make sure y'all follow me on social media to keep up with anytime I post. Like the video if y'all did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay up to date with content like this, because I got more bangers coming soon. All right, so that's all from me. Hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
It's how a nigga live, fuck the promo. Riding in the photo, rental, ducking the po-po. No act, this shit been moving in slow-mo. Been moving so much shit on the low, need a GoPro.